Hello everyone, good afternoon and happy Monday to you. Thanks for being with us here for another day of Wave Listens Live. We have got a great show for you today as we take you right to the rundown now and show you who you can expect. Starting things off today on this Monday afternoon with Exum Group. As you know, they offer specialized services for senior transitions. They brought a mortgage specialist in with them today. Looking forward to that segment. Then we'll go to Arcadia, Louisville. They are discussing lifestyle amenities for residents at their premier communities. And Dr. Ryan Wermeling will round things out today, helping you get that quick glow up before the holidays. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. So starting things off with Exum Group. You know me, Brian Schlonsky. You know Jackie Exum, real estate specialist, and probably have gotten to know Roxana Edwards by now. She's been with us a few times in the Southern Indiana division. But in the middle here, Emmett Exum, mortgage lender with Stockholm Mortgage. Great to have you on the show today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I want to turn to Jackie and kind of let you intro and talk about why we wanted to bring Emmett here today, why it's so important, especially as we head kind of to the close out of the year.
Yeah, well, you know, your lender partner, when you work in real estate, is really, really important.
I can imagine so.
Yeah, I cannot even tell you how many times we've seen things go awry when the right lender partner has not been involved. So Emmett Exum with the Emmett Exum team at Stockton Mortgage is our preferred lender. We work very closely with him, and we're excited to have him on the show with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's a perfect transition to kind of what you were just talking about, because people hear all types of different things on the internet. You guys are the professionals, so when we talk about what types of loans are offered these days, why not a perfect transition to you?
No, absolutely. So we offer conventional products as well as FHA, VA, USDA. We also offer KHC, which is kind of a down payment assistance product. We also have some niche products that are adjustable rate mortgages. We will also do home equity lines of credit and hobby farms.
So for people that you know, they should be familiar with some of these terms, but if maybe they're hearing about it for the first time, or they don't have your knowledge level, what are some of the big differences between these different loan options?
Yeah, so for a conventional loan, you're looking at a 30-year to 15-year as a standard loan. They do have some options for first-time home buyers that will allow you to put down 3%, which is terrific. Obviously, if you qualify for those. We also offer FHA mortgages at 3.5% down payment. And then you can get into a VA or a USDA loan. With those, they offer 0% down if you qualify, so that's fantastic for especially our market and being able to get that at 100% financing.
Yeah, and I'm going to hop in really quick because I want to say something about that. You know, in the COVID craze where the real estate market got really, really crazy, we saw that buyers had a hard time sometimes getting some of these cool loan products accepted by sellers. And so unless you were cash or maybe conventional financing, we saw for our buyers with FHA loans, VA loans, things like that, they had a hard time like winning out in all these multiple offer situations. So what's really cool in our current market is that buyers are having a lot of luck using these loan products again. And so just wanted to throw that in there.
No, it's great because people have these types of questions, and I think this is a perfect time to bring Roxana in too, because having somebody specializing in Indiana, there are things that could be different, and that's where you come in.
Well, Indiana's very similar as far as the loan types. There's a few different rules and regulations that you know, are in Indiana, but it's very similar. But Jackie's absolutely correct. We're seeing a market where the buyer has a little more wiggle room and a little more area to push the seller and maybe get that better deal or offer right now.
And while loan options may be similar, I hear from a lot of people who have made the move to Southern Indiana citing tax reasons alone, or crime, or different things like that. And so having a specialist on your team that's able to help people that say, hey, I've maybe seen what's going on in Louisville, and I would like to make a change, and that's where you come in.
Absolutely.
And Lexington now too.
Lexington now too, exactly. Which, my brother lives in Lexington. I can attest to that being a fine place to live. Emmett, I want to come back to you for a second, because you were talking about the market, and I know there's changes that are popping up in the lending world. So help us walk through that.
Change is constant. That's the one thing in our industry that is always constant. But you know, it's a great time to buy. Obviously, rates are higher than they have been in the few past years. You know, so we had to kind of reset the normal. You know, to keep the market moving forward. But people are still out there buying, whether it's relocating, right? You know, you're still going to be able to purchase, refinancing to syndicate off to college. You know, so there's always going to be a good time to buy speaking to someone like a professional like myself will help you navigate those times and make sure that it's the best financial decision for you. But rates are not where they were in 1980, right? So they're still not double digit. So as long as it's within your capabilities, now's a good time.
We're lucky to have you here on the show sharing some expertise. Okay, so talking about listings right now, I know you've got one. It's always exciting when you bring one. I can't wait to see it.
I do, yes. 4306 Holly Tree Drive is my new listing.
Okay.
It's located in the beautiful Brownsboro Woods, which is right around the corner from the Paddock Shops, Norton Brownsboro Hospital, the Gene Snyder Interstate access is right there. So location is prime. It's listed for $360K. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, finished basement, very large 2-car garage, fully fenced backyard. And what's even better is that this has a lot of new home components, like the roof is only about 5 years old. Yeah, it's really nice, right? The furnace and AC only about 2 years old, water heater about 3 years old. So all those super expensive components that cost a small fortune, they've all been replaced in the past few years.
Look, you're the expert, but it seems like for that location too, that's a pretty fantastic price, especially in today's market.
Yeah, I don't think it will last very long.
I don't either.
If you would like to see it.
Thanks for letting the Wave Listens viewers at least maybe get a crack at it. Okay, we've got about a minute left. Roxana, you guys always are planning wonderful events with the whole team here, and I know you've got a special one upcoming.
We do. We have an event, and we are hosting it at Everlawn Senior Living, and we're going to have cocktails and hors d'oeuvres. So come on out. You can meet the JXM team. You can also meet the Everlawn team. They're going to be giving tours of community, and it is tomorrow between 4 and 6.
Okay.
Yep. And we would love RSVPs. If people can give us a ring, the event's called Gobbles and Goblets.
Okay.
Gobbles and Goblets for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
502
You've got the Thanksgiving earrings.
Yeah, 3303. Give us a call. Let us know if you'll be coming so we can, manage our headcount.
Yeah, getting your weekday plans. Okay. Before we let you guys go, best way to get in touch with any of you, because
I'll let you go.
This is such a wonderful service that you provide.
I'm always direct. You can call me directly on my cell phone, day, night, weekend, doesn't matter, at 502-298-3527.
Okay, easy enough. And for you guys?
502, I'm reading your phone number. 502-225-3303.
Thanks for the wonderful advice. I hope people can make it out to the event. You say it one more time?
Gobbles and Goblets tomorrow at Everlawn 4 to 6.
I was not getting that right. All right. Always wonderful to have Exum Group on. Stay with us here on Wave Listens Live. A couple other great segments coming your way. Arcadia Louisville is here next. Don't go anywhere.